Willy. Oof. Oof. Ah. Oof. Ah. Can hear myself. There we go. Fix that. Okay. The acoustics in this room are really fucking weird. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Hang on. Minimize that. There we go. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hang on. What'd you do? Huh? There we go. I know, be a good girl. Hi everyone, hi and welcome. So consider this to be a first test. I don't know how the stream is going to go. Consider this to be the first test of the internet connection, which was restored this afternoon. So finally, I'm back after nearly a week off the internet. It was a trial, I tell you. God, you don't realize just how dependent, well, at least I am on the internet. Fucking hell. God damn. Yeah, I felt like in total isolation. Hang on. So, I suppose without further ado, please let me unveil. Hang on. Mainly because Lulu's in the correct position. She's just assumed the right position. Please let me unveil the new background in the form of not much right now, I'm afraid. Lulu's bed and a cushion. We're gonna get something proper here. Don't worry. We're gonna get some furniture, stuff for which she can flop and basically, you know, be a dog. Because right now, oh my god, so much has happened. Hi everyone. Holy shit. Thank you for. Oh fuck, I don't even have the sub window up. Hang on. Fuck, I'm not prepared for this at all. Even though I've had ages to prepare. Hang on. Right. Hang on. Where is it? Fuck. Take that and reduce it. Oh, I can't reduce it down. There we go. Take that and reduce it down. Right. Cool. Hang on a second. Bring up the Twitch alert page. Oh, I haven't even logged into it. God, what's my password? Hang on. Should be it. Right. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't even have it on the right thing, do I? Fuck it, just do this. Hang on. Redirecting. There we go. Right. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just fucking around with... Okay, there we go. I can see the alerts now. Hi, everyone. Right. Hang on. Move that there. Put that there. Right. Thank you since... Holy shit, there's loads of you. Thank you, Average Noob, Doom Night Fury, Chivalry, Exile, Byzantine. Thank you, Westy, Nadcat, Lady Revox, Mr. Stromax, Ghost Metal, Gregos, Flare Runes, Scare Nightly, Killy by the Way, and King Descart. Thank you, all of you, for your extreme kindness. And thank you for your... Well, no, sorry. Fucking hell. Thank you, all of you, for putting me in a position to get a new place. It's finally happened. I finally moved out of that dingy flat where I was for about 12 years. Almost exactly, weirdly, coincidentally, almost exactly, almost to the day, 12 years. So, fucking hell. You missed the old background. Yeah, bear with me, Swog. We really have just got stuff in boxes and just awkwardly unpacking. The trouble is, this room that I'm in right now, so... The bungalow sorry, for those unfamiliar with what's going on, I've moved into a bungalow, which is a small house with only one ground floor and a roof directly above. The bungalow is larger than this, obviously. This is technically the smallest room in the bungalow. So I've decided to make it an office/streaming room. As you can probably tell, the acoustics of the voice are pretty echoey in here. You've probably already noticed. And to solve that, I've got this. Hang on. I've actually bought about 24 foam pads. They're actually still slightly damp. I had to soak them according to the packaging instructions. And what I'm doing is I'm going to line them all over the wall in front. So where the direction that I'm facing in front and behind the monitors. Holy shit. Thank you, the cat with the hat, for the sub-bomb. Syndron. Thank you, Hispiong, Mr. Russ, and Kebab Pizza. And Nervous Hawk. Thank you, all of you. So yes, so I'm going to put like an entire bank of these, essentially, to see if it will help with the echoey of the room. But obviously, as you can tell, none of it is really up yet, so it might be a bit awkward. Thank you, Blue Nose Bear. Thank you, Thul Daru. Thank you, Jacked Daniels. Thank you sincerely, guys. Hang on. What do they smell like? Ooh. Smell pretty awful, actually. What the fuck? Why does it smell like shit? Lulu. I did legit leave these out earlier. They were drying in the sun, so Lulu did have access to these. I might need to wash them again. That smells horrible. Ugh. Don't think I want those on the wall yet. Thank you, Gags98. Thank you very much, Gags. That's very kind of you, Gags. And thank you, Pappy Facco and Emily Snow. There's loads of people subbing. Holy shit. Thank you, Charlie Plays. I guess people are zerging in after 6 days. Hi there, Jinx. I hope you're well. So, let me please tell you let me please recount the adventures over the last, 6 days or so. It has been crazy. There's been so much going on. So, what happened was last weekend, so last Friday, was the final day that I decided that I was going to be in the flat because I wanted to move the PCs over on the Saturday. Now, last Saturday was the day that the internet would arrive here in the bungalow. As you've probably established, something went fucking wrong. Really, really wrong. And do you know what the something went wrong was? Me. I'm the something that went wrong. I'm fucking stupid. I'm a genuine idiot, but I'm sure many of you are well aware of this. Why am I an idiot? Why? Okay. The first reason... Sorry, am I shaking the camera? The first reason I'm an idiot is I did a quick bit of Googling, and you know that when you switch internet service providers, there's a service you can do which says, hey, do you have the same internet service? Is it available in the new property? And the search thing said, yes, it was. So I made the assumption that that means that there is a, box already there, right? No, that's not true at all. Or rather, I'll get there, sorry. But basically, I turned up in the bungalow having lifted all the PCs and everything, and I had the desks, and I had everything ready to go. Sorry. Oh yeah, I need to stop doing that, sorry. The camera is now attached to the desk. It wasn't before. Hang on. Anyway, so I turn up with all the PCs on Saturday, having moved out on Friday, and got ready to start assembling, and then on the wall it said BT. Although that's not true. It didn't say BT. It said another name, and I assumed it was a third party. It turns out OpenReach in the UK is meant to say OpenReach BT. So in other words, the long story short, there was no fucking box. There was no fucking box that I could plug the internet into. I tried, and it just said no internet connection. So I just called up a gentleman called Sam, who worked for the internet service provider. And then Sam, on down the phone, went, before we can continue, sir, I'm like, right, could you give me your memorable word? I'm like, what? Your memorable word. You set it up when you first made the account. And I'm like... Dude, when I made the account, the film Inception was still in cinemas. I don't fucking remember my memorable word. So I have no idea what the memorable... I do now. I had no idea on the phone what the memorable word was. And I looked it up after the fact. It was like an obscure faction in World of Warcraft. Of all things. I was like, no fucking memorable word? They're not even a memorable faction, let alone a fucking memorable word. Anyway. So... yes, I failed the security check, so I had to rather dejectedly log into my phone account and go to the fucking security section and reset the memorable word to something more memorable. No, I didn't pick penis. Well, it was something phallic related, but it wasn't penis. Anyway, so I got through the security section, I booked the engineer came out today, but then also today, okay, so, God, it has been an endless cavalcade of fuckery. Also today... coincidentally, was a different engineer, a different repair guy for the bungalow. And the two of them, thankfully, they didn't overlap with each other, because if they had, there might have been a slight problem. The repair guy who was here this morning was a guy here to spray for woodworm. So, in other words, an engineer was going to turn up to look at where wires went, and a lot of them are in the loft, whilst another guy sprayed insecticide all over the loft. So I was like, okay. And it was a proper thing too. Holy shit, I didn't I had no idea the woodworm spray would be that sort of like full on. They had this massive like multi-gallon tank thing with this big electric pump. Lulu didn't know what was going on. She was like, what the fuck? And yeah, like he was going up and he was in full like Breaking Bad mode, you know, with the fucking hazmat suit and the fucking goggles. I was like, do I need protection? He's like, I'm like, I made myself scarce in here. Like, shut the fucking door. And then he was like spraying it all over the place. And he was like, oh, I'm used to the smell by now. Does it smell bad? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Fumigating out the fucking place. Can you even be in the house for that, says Hits. You can. Apparently, he said you can. I'm exaggerating a little bit. He was telling me that he was a nice guy, actually. Very, very nice guy. His name was Paul. He was telling me that back when he started about 20 years ago, it used to be this... oh, Lulu. Oh, she's done a smell. It used to be this solvent, like an insecticide solvent, he said. And in that case, yes, you have to leave the building for several days. But in these days, it's just like a diluted mixture in water. So he's saying it's fine. You know, just as long as you let it dry for a bit, it's fine. Thank you, Levy. And thank you, Jippy. And Plan Sweeby, Super Mogwai, Blue Seer, and Kravius, and Enora. Thank you, all of you. How is Lulu taking the move thing? Honestly, Average Noob, she has been enjoying herself in the garden. She's been going around sunbathing, and I keep catching her. I keep catching her sunbathing in like either in the sun or flopping in the cool bits. It's gonna sound a little bit sad and maybe a bit emotional, but thank you all of you, because I think. She's senior now. She's an older dog, and I think it's nice. I've been watching her sort of. I suppose this is kind of like her retirement in a way. So she's now that she can flop on like the paving tiles or whatever, and just she's been sunbathing. She's been catching some sun and generally just being an old dog around the bungalow. It's been really sweet. I wish I could put up some pictures, but it's probably a bit too doxy. But yeah, she's just been like flopping in the sun and just like she'd be on like the cold kitchen tiles. Yeah, she's chilling. She's chilling indeed. Yeah, and well, you did, Exile. All of you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for giving her a garden. So yeah, So that was today. Sorry, I'm jumping a bit ahead of myself. So today was the internet guy, and also the the insecticide spray. Again, that was super full on. I didn't expect the sorry, there was another thing about the insecticide thing. So the guy turned up, and I was like, oh, I bought these bags for you. I bought these like 1 meter by 2 meter large refuse bags. You know, like you put like garden clippings or rubble in. And anyway, after about 15 minutes. He came down the ladder and went, hey, do you have any more of those bags? Sorry, I should have explained. The reason why he needed the bags is because he needed to move the insulation. Like, a bungalow has insulation. You know that foam, what is it, like fiberglass stuff? He needed to move it before he could spray down the insecticide onto the wood. The reason he was doing it and not me is because I'm a fucking coward. Basically, I'm terrified of spiders. I'm absolutely frightened to death of spiders. And when I got into this bungalow, it is just full of spiders. They're everywhere. So what I did when I was on this was before I got on the phone with them. I opened up the loft hatch and I went up into the loft and you know when you sort of like quizzically peer around, like curiously trying to figure out what's going on. I peered around and the whole loft was just full of cobwebs. You know those massive sheet cobwebs that house spiders make? Not the fucking like an orb weaver spider out in the garden. No, not that. Like the fucking nasty ones. Anyway, so I was on the phone with them like a few days ago going, can you do it? Can you move the insulation? Is it just a question of money? I know it's going to be expensive, but if it's just a question of money, I will throw money at you. I was sounding like a right fucking coward on the phone. I was like, I'm terrified of spiders and it's full of spiders, please. Anyway, so the answer, So Paul was kind. Paul did it for me. Paul saved me from because I'm such a huge fucking wuss. And anyway, Paul came down the ladder after about 15 minutes in the loft and he was like, yeah, you know those bags that you gave me? I was like, yeah, they're full. It's like, oh. Well, how much have you done? Like, one corner. I was like, oh, okay. So, kind of fucked up there. Kind of hugely fucked up. I provide insufficient bagging for Paul and, the clearing of it. Anyway, the good news is I've been rest assured that the insecticide spray for the woodworm kills the fuck out of the spiders as well. So, fuck you, spiders. Your loft is now a fucking tomb. Oh, dear. Thank you, Boffler. And thank you, Demarty. Thank you, Nadir and New Digital Blue, Pan Bunny and Lolo Saraptor. You're all very kind. Sorry, for those joining the stream, a bit uncoordinated. I've just moved into a new place, so everything's still in boxes. I've got like loads of legit. There's a large box of wires to my left of stuff I haven't plugged in. I'm not even sure where the stuff is. It's all very it's all very uncoordinated right now. Ah, dear. Show you the porn boxes. No. Fuck off. Oh, sorry, no, I know what you mean. No. Yeah, sorry, I will, Nervous. I'll get some pictures and I'll show you. Sorry. Nervous Hawk is referring to the fact that I meticulously labelled every single box, right? I labelled what was in, like, with a black marker. I labelled every single box. But I labelled every single box with the same label, and that label just said porn. Which was a bit of a problem when, like, one of the repair people a few days ago came in to do the carpets, and they were like, oh yeah, we're just going to need to do the carpets. Can we move these boxes? And I was like, yeah, you might have to ignore the label on them. So now I look like some massive degenerate who has like 7 large boxes just labelled porn. Sorry, 6 large boxes labelled porn, and the other box labelled books about porn. So yeah, all the boxes are. I haven't technically finished the move yet. There's still some stuff. There's still some unboxed stuff, like little knickknacks, really, like things that I've got to. It's a bit of a hassle to get them in boxes. So things like glasses and stuff. So I've still got to go back to the flat to do that sort of stuff. Also, there is a large pile building up in the previous flat of stuff that's going to go to the tip. My God, I don't know about you guys, but I accumulate a lot of rubbish. A lot of just total fucking rubbish. I have an entire box full of DVDs. I don't even have a DVD player. I don't even know why I've got a large box. Well, I do know why, but I've got like a massive fucking box full of DVDs. I can't even play the fucking things. Any porn DVDs? I don't believe so, but considering that some of the DVDs came from my granddad, who liked to record things and just like, you know, make his own DVDs. He was into PCs and stuff. It was his thing. There could indeed be some porn hidden in there. I dare not look, frankly. I dare not look. Yeah, a little bit, Jippe. Yeah, I feel a little bit rubbish about throwing them away. Yeah, so I boxed them all up, and I'm probably just going to put them in the loft surrounded by the corpses of a million spiders. Thank you, Dark Youngling. Thank you very much, Dark Youngling. And Demarty and Boffler. Thank you, all of you. Oh, God, Ludo's farting up a storm. Bloody hell. Yeah. Any plans for decoration of the stream zone, Vince? Well, I was thinking... The sofa, you know the sofa that Lulu sits on, it's a bit too large for that space. So what I was thinking, I was going to get like something comfy so that she can sort of sit in the frame near the radiator. I don't know if I'm going to make it tall because she doesn't really have much of an opportunity to look out the window because that window... I'm sorry, pardon me, I'm gassy. That window doesn't really have much of a view anymore. Whereas in the previous flat, for those who aren't regular watchers, Lulu was able to look out of the window in order to just see the street. She doesn't really have that anymore, so maybe it's better to get something low and comfy for her, like a doggy. I don't know. I'll look up. I'll think of something. I'll find something that she'll she'll like to sit on, like to flop in, and then obviously we can switch the camera whenever she's there. Where's the decorative floor toaster? I knew that people would be upset about the lack of the floor toaster. In fact, I'm not the only one who knew that people would be upset about the floor toaster, because look, Black Hole VT was kind enough to draw some art about the missing floor toaster. So yes, people are gonna miss that floor toaster, aren't they? Sorry again, for those unfamiliar, I had a toaster. I had insufficient room for anything really. So in the last flat, so appliances. So instead, the toaster had lots of things, but the toaster especially had to take turns on the floor. But now the toaster has a nice little place in the kitchen, so we don't need the floor toaster anymore. Frankly, no, it's got a nice. It's doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing. Hang on, where's the button? Not the monkfish button. There we go. Wait, what's that noise? Lulu has no idea what the fuck's going on. Of course I bought the floor toaster. Of course we're keeping the floor toaster. We can't not have the fucking floor toaster. The floor toaster is staying. Fuck you. Oh dear. See, legit, I did have this bit where I was, so I'm not even kidding. I had this bit where I was going to lower the floor toaster into the frame I was going to have like a fishing rod. So I've got my fishing rods with me, and I've got this £10 line, and I thought, it'll be fine. I'll just tie a piece of £10 line inside the toaster, and then I'll lower it into the frame majestically with the music. I ran out of time to do it properly, but as I was lowering it down on the 10, the £10 line, it proved wholly inadequate, and all of a sudden the toaster crashed to the floor. So I really hope the toaster fucking works. Otherwise, it's just going to be a display piece for the rest of the fucking, So it just crashed straight onto the fucking carpet. I was like, oh, fuck. Hang on. Also, I don't know why it's really low resolution when I zoom in. For some reason, it's going back to its default settings. It should be 1080, but I don't know why it's not. Weird. Hang on. There we go. Hi, everyone. Sorry, for those just joining, I'm weird. There we go. Hang on. Right. Hi there, Alistair. Oh, by the way, Alistair, thank you again for your housewarming present that you sent over. Alistair was kind enough to send over a whole bunch of different bits, which have proved very useful, from kitchen roll to bog roll to delicious biscuits. The biscuits were lovely. I've had way too many biscuits. Yeah, it was very kind of you. Yeah, very much so, Alistair. Thank you for the thought. Because you were right, frankly. There was lots of like, oh fuck, I need fairy liquid. I don't have fairy liquid. Hang on. Oh. Right. So yeah, sorry, where was I before the toaster interlude? Yes, so I was just describing that in the bungalow, so the internet wasn't available. So that was a slight pickle. So I spent all Friday and Saturday moving over the PCs and the desk and everything. And regardless, I started setting them up. So I started setting up the desk. And originally it was over there, actually. It was against the radiator. But I decided that doing that, having my desk facing the window, would mean that I would have to watch people. So I decided to turn the desk around. So we spun the desk around, so now I'm facing against the wall, and I'm much happier for it. So I don't want to look at people. People are annoying. They're going back and forth and being weird. So yes, so instead, as mentioned in front of me, hang on. Sorry, for those who didn't see at the start of the stream, I'm going to have a wall covered in this shit. So I'm going to be facing the crazy spikes. That's going to be my view for the next fucking however long. Oh dear. But regardless, I was able to set up the desk correct. Sorry, I keep shaking the desk. I apologize. I was able to set up the desk correctly, and so periodically over the last few days I have indeed been working on the latest YouTube project. That project is an edit of Half-Life Alyx, the VR game, specifically Chapter 7, which is near the middle end-ish of the game, where there was an unexpectedly awesome level in a vodka factory. So I've been editing together the footage. I must admit, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't been as efficient as I could be, owing to the regular distractions from repair people. Also, I had to help my brother move house as well, so I haven't had as many hours dedicated to it as I was hoping, so I really need to spend certainly the next few days just knuckling down on it, frankly. Is it still in Brighton, said Godray? No, the bungalow is back in Hove. So for those unfamiliar, I grew up in Hove. I'm not original. Well, the whole place is called Brighton and Hove, but it's two towns that were united into a city. They are still functionally two separate towns. But I grew up in Hove, but could never stay, because after I moved out, Hove was just prohibitively expensive. It is very, very expensive to have any sort of flat or anything in Hove. So, yeah, I'm in my old haunt. Not exactly where I used to live, but close enough. And I must admit, it's been a very strange experience. I'm sure it's a very trite thing to describe, going home and finding that everything is the same but different. But it is. It's peculiar. I'm finding that I'm walking down roads that I used to go down when I was a kid, that I used to cycle my bike down. I even recently I went down this pathway past this doctor's surgery, and I noticed that the brickwork. I was like, oh my god. I remember climbing on those bricks. They've got these like weirdly shaped bricks that are up, imagine a wall, but it's got like jutting out bricks. Anyway, so I remember me and my brothers, as we were kids, going to see the GP, our doctor, sorry, we would be hopping back and forth up and down the bricks. They're literally the same bricks. So some of them have even eroded away over the years. So it's a strange feeling. It's a very strange feeling. Going back and just seeing the exact same place where you were as a kid, essentially, but now as a full-ass grown adult, he says. I bought roses for my toaster. Thank you, Menemo. And Mighty Tree. Thank you, both of you. Sorry, I've just minimized the window. Giant Shrimp and Nyet and Serenity. Thank you, all of you. And Windig and Sir Nums. Yes, I was actually walking out of a supermarket with the roses, and I got a couple of looks from a couple of ladies, and I like to think that it's older ladies, like mums. I like to think that they were thinking, oh, I bet he has a sweetheart. No, they're for my toaster. Thank you, John D. Thank you very much, John D. But yes. Anyway, so what else has happened? So yes, going further back, sorry. All the way back to like Friday and Saturday when I was first moving the PCs. I'll tell you one thing. I wrapped the PCs in duvets and cushions, because obviously I was about to take a very tricky, not just the PCs, but I had the NAS as well. I don't know if you know if you don't know what a NAS is, folks. It's like picture a shoebox-sized device that's full of about, I think, like 6 hard drives in a row. Collectively, the NAS is pretending to be one big hard drive. So all of the bullshittery footage, all of the live streams are all on this one NAS. Now, don't worry, there's an off-site backup. So if that NAS ever explodes, or, I drop it, or Lulu wheeze on it, there is a backup, an identical backup, that's currently off-site. It's literally in a cupboard in my mum's house. As in, just to get it a place that isn't in the same building in the event of a fire. Anyway, so regardless, I wrapped the NAS and the PCs, and I wrapped them all in duvets, and I put them in my boot, and I started driving my Lamborghini. Shut up. It's not a Fiat Punto. I started driving my car, and so I was driving so carefully. Like, once you have expensive shit, irreplaceable shit in your fucking boot, I was driving like an old lady. Anyway, for some reason, I managed to pick the bumpiest fucking road in all of Brighton and Hove. Like, every single time I hit a bump, I was like, oh my god, please, don't brake, please. Anyway, so finally, after a very difficult trip, I finally pulled into the bungalow, carefully unloaded everything, plugged it all in. Yeah, I didn't even bother assembling the desk. I just plugged it all in on the floor. PCs, are you okay? Yes. NAS, are you okay? Yes. Oh. So yeah, it was a huge sigh of relief. And also, when I was helping my brother move, he had me do his PCs as well. So, yeah. Luckily, modern hard drives are pretty durable. I don't know, Canny. My PCs have a habit of just exploding when I just look at them funny. Or at least fucking something gets unseated or whatever. But no, it turns out it was fine. Turns out it was all fine. She's tired. She's very tired. She's had a long walkies today. Thank you, Endrin. Thank you very much, Endrin. Anyway, sorry, again, for those joining, I'm just chilling out having I've just moved into the new bungalow. So I've been here about 6 days, and I tell you, without the internet, it's like, oof. It's like it's crazy. You just feel so isolated. Yeah. Is the garden all done, or do I need some landscaping done? So the garden, Luritson, is full of these plants. Since I'm essentially a RimWorld character with the farming skill of 0, I cannot for the life of you tell me what they fucking are. I walk into the garden, and I'm like, that's a plant. That's a plant, that's a plant. And then my mum walks into the garden and she's like, that's rosemary, that's rhubarb, that's mint. And then she looks at a tree and says, oh, that's a bay leaf tree. And I'm like, I didn't even know they fucking come in trees. I thought they're fucking just in the little glass bottles that you get in the fucking supermarket shelves. So I'm just a fucking total fucking idiot when it comes to the garden. I have no idea. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the garden, frankly. Does anyone want to do any gardening? I will hire you. Turn up. Your payment is 10 minutes petting with Lulu. Go. Oh, fuck. Yeah, sorry, that's another topic. Hang on, sorry. Black Hole VT made, where is it? Made another piece of art. Oh, it's probably a bit small. Yeah, another piece of art. For those unfamiliar, so yes, because of all the very, very generous backing of all of the kind donors, yes, you guys get the shed. You guys get to live in the shed. That's the deal. I did say that was the deal. That's the deal. So I'm going to turn up, open the shed, and there's going to be like a whole bunch of motherfuckers in there. Yeah. Thank you, Taz Senpai. Thank you very much, Taz Senpai. Oh, Godray, hi there. You've been touring... Fuck, hang on. Godray says, I've been touring the UK this week for universities, and you've only had Wi-Fi for the rentals, so it's been rather weird being so quiet. Yeah. Kind of nice, says Godray. Well, I must admit, it kind of stressed me out a little bit. I obviously, well, as you would probably expect for someone like me, I thrive on the internet, so yeah. Being cut off from the internet was very isolating for me personally. Thank you, Taz Senpai, for the sub. Thank you, Ms. Fielder and a Goat Ghost. Thank you, all of you. And Senior Pipop. Thank you, Senior. Right. Shut up, Alistair. Hang on a minute. Go there. Go there. Right. Oh, God, she's farting up a horrible storm. I tell you what, I definitely will get the, so as much as I said, like, let's get something comfy for Lulu to sit on there, I want to get the air conditioning unit in the corner. It's so warm. God damn. I did try to lift my air conditioning unit, but it must be full of, like, fucking, I don't know, like, what's the fucking material that that hammer guy in that comic book, oh no, I've just embarrassed myself. What's he called again? The guy who has the hammer. No, sorry, what am I talking about? It's Thor that has the hammer. For some reason, in my brain, I thought it was the guy with the shield and the star on it that has the hammer. No, sorry, I'm being stupid because he picks it up in the last film, doesn't he? I don't know comic books. So Bob the Builder, that's the guy. Yeah. Anyway, clearly that metal is inside the air conditioner because I couldn't fucking move the thing. It was so heavy. Captain America, that's the one. Thank you. Captain America. Sorry, I don't know. My brain thought that it was his hammer for some reason. Ah, dear. Definitely not me being weak. And that, probably. Full of water, maybe? No, I don't think... Well, maybe. Maybe. Full of spiders, also maybe. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry, Crimson AT. This bungalow is so full of creepy crawlies. And do you know why it's full of creepy crawlies? It's because every time I go to open, like, the back door, and if there's any draft that goes through the building, all of the flies basically go, hey, oh, let's go. And they just fucking fly. It's like they're trying to do the fucking Star Wars Return of the Jedi trench run, and they sort of fly up and then down, then go into the superstructure. They all start flying like crazy. And here's the problem. Once they're in the fucking bungalow, they can't figure out how to get out because they're fucking flies. So they all start flying around to the ceiling where there are about 1 million fucking spiders. It has been awful because the spiders get a feast every single time the doors are open. So I think I need to get like the granny pants old netting. You know the netting stuff that you put over the doorways. And it's going to look incredibly, like, tasteless. But fuck, there's just so many flies. Yeah, goddamn. Oh, dear. And yes, somewhere in the fucking conservatory, there's a massive spider. And I keep seeing it. It spooks the fuck out of me. And I was like, Mum, can you come and kill this spider? She was like, okay. And then she turns up with a bamboo stick. I'm like, what is that going to do, Mum? And she went, well, let me show you. And then she pokes the bamboo stick into the spider's web and starts turning the bamboo stick so that the web gets wrapped around it. And then she's like, see, now you can clear up all the spider webs. I'm like, Mum, the spider webs are not the problem. It's the arsehole whose arsehole the spider web is coming out of that's the problem. In fact, I nearly cornered it the other day. This was about 4 days ago. I knew it went into the skirting board. I saw it. I saw its bulbous ass. So I actually ran to get some insecticides, like some Raid, I think it is. And I started spraying Raid all up and down the skirting board. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work against spiders because I didn't get the fucker. Next time I'm trying hairspray. Hairspray does work against spiders. And if that doesn't fucking work, light it in front of the hairspray, Will. Thank you, Ghost. And Mexican Ewok and Sir Pipop. I don't own a shoe. I don't own a shoe that's small enough to get in the gaps. Ugh. Why do I even own hairspray? To kill the spiders, Alistair! Keep up! Fuck! They're everywhere! Yeah, hairspray is really good at killing spiders. Anyway. Yeah, I need to try the Hoover next time. Yeah. But I don't think the Hoover was even here, so you know. Hi there, Outlaw Wolf. Hi there again. You just started your first playthrough of Outer Wilds. You know I've played it a lot and my thoughts about it. Any spoiler-free advice? Yes, don't look up anything. Don't read anything. Don't listen to anybody. Just indulge yourself fully in a unique game experience. Anyway, so what else? A bungalow full of spiders. PCs got set up here, but there was no internet. Oh, sorry. One thing. Today, so here comes the internet engineer guy, and he was like, "Okay." And I'm sorry. You know that I said at the beginning of this conversation that I'm an idiot, and you probably just nodded. Here's me being even more of an idiot. So I turn up on. Sorry, I'm so animated. You can probably tell. The camera isn't normally attached to the desk, so normally I'm moving my hands and sort of bashing the desk, and you can't tell, but now you can. Sorry. Anyway, so last Friday when I arrived, I looked at the wall and I realised that it said BT, right? And then I called the engineer. I called up a guy called Sam, failed to remember my secret memorable word, and then managed to get an appointment for an engineer. Legitimately, okay, today, the day of the appointment, is the day that I looked at the front of the building and went, hold up, what's that box in the corner? It is. That's a box for my internet service provider. And I went, oh no, I haven't just done what I thought I've just done. And I looked at it, and the cable was intact, and I was like, where the fuck is that cable going? Where does it go? Oh, into the loft, which the guy with his hose and his Breaking Bad full hazmat suit and spray gun is currently squirting insecticide all over. So I'm like, do I go up there and be like, Paul, Can you see a cable going somewhere? Like a fucking knobhead. Anyway, so I was rather glad that the two guys today didn't actually, as in the internet engineer guy and the guy spraying woodworm insecticide killer. I'm rather glad they weren't simultaneous. So the spray came first and then the internet guy came second. So I was able to get into the loft and started pulling at the wires to try and figure out where the fuck does this wire go. Do you know what? I didn't even need to bother, because the moment the fucking internet engineer turned up, he went, "Oh, is that your box?" I went, "Yeah." He yanked the cable. He full on yanked the cable, and it just came out. It had been cut. The last BT guy didn't leave it. He just sliced it. He cut it off. It led nowhere. So I was on a wild goose chase, essentially. So there was no cable. It went nowhere. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Hi. Hi, darling. She's like, fuck you, but going back to my cushion. Oh, is she going to find it? I've hidden a treat behind her bed. Is she going to find it? No, she hasn't noticed. Just to her left ear, there's a treat behind the bed. Thank you, Neo, Zuid, and it's Sparky, and Ghost and Mexican Ewok. Yes, I've been hiding treats all over the bungalow as a sort of, I don't know, just like a mental well-being type thing. So if she looks for them, she can find them. Is the camera flipped? Sorry, yeah. I need to do something about that as well, because the camera... It doesn't have it only goes up or down and side to side. It doesn't actually have a, like, rotate side. I can't correct for its weird lean when I turn it. Sorry. Thank you, Gargoyle Enigma. Thank you, Smiley Face Guy. Thank you very much. So what was I saying? Anyway, sorry, the internet guy. So yeah, the internet guy turned up today, and I'll tell you one thing. I felt the pang. So I've never felt this pain before, okay? I've never once felt this specific pain. The pain of, here comes the internet guy with a massive drill, and he's going to drill a hole in your new house. I'm like, no! I've just got it! And he starts like fucking drilling a hole in the wall. I'm like, oh no! Please don't hit like a water pipe or something and cause like thousands of pounds of damage, please! He didn't, it was fine, it was all good. So yeah. Yeah, another spider entrance, god damn it. Oh dear. Hi there, C3 Mirror, good to be back, good to be back. Welcome. Thank you, Mirai. Hi there, Mirai. Oh, dear. No, it's not a glory hole. Although, I was going to say, like, it's the hole in which the chat enters the building, but it's not, is it? It's the hole that I'm leaving the building. So my voice is leaving the building and going off to Germany or whichever server I'm connected to. Thank you, Trailer. Thank you very much, Trailer. Thank you, Trailer Mirai. Thank you, Chris and Gargoyle. Thank you, Smiley Face and Neo. Thank you for your kindness, everyone. Ah, dear. Yeah, so spider infested bungalow. Yeah, so hang on, I've got like a whole like fucking list of memorable. Oh, sorry. Okay, right. I am not fucking with you. I am not fucking with you. This is true. I swear on my mum. I swear that this is true. Okay? This bungalow is not haunted. How do I know this? Because ghosts aren't real. Obviously. But if they were real, it's haunted by a sarcastic fucking ghost. And I can prove this. You will hear it because it's in this room. It's not a ghost. So it's a vent, right? So that window has a vent at the top of it, and on a windy day, when the wind hits it just right, it moans. And so I was sitting here like fucking playing Factorio, and I just heard behind me a moaning sound. But here's the funny part, and I'm not fucking with you, this is true, and I will prove it on a windy day when I'm streaming in here. It moans sarcastically. It sounds like a ghost with a sarcastic trumpet. I'm sitting here playing Factorio and my belts are all fucked up, and just behind me I hear it go. I'm like, would you shut the... Like, I'm removing the lower wall of my base and a bunch of biters get in and start destroying everything. I'm like, would you piss off? Again, not fucking with you. This is true. You will hear it. I will live stream in this room on a windy day and you will fucking hear it. So yes, the vent behind me moans sarcastically, or plays the trumpet sarcastically. Yes, the ghost of Eduardo the parrot from Minecraft, who an accident befell him that was totally not my fault. I don't know what happened there, to be honest. Oh, fuck. Ah, dearie me. So yeah, the vent is... I'll put the vent open on a windy day and you can see it. Speaking of wind, fucking hell, Lulu, what have you eaten? God, your arsehole stinks. Thank you, Zero, with a sombrero. Thank you very much there, Zero. And hi there, Duck. Thank you very much, Duckslayer. And Mortarion and Scorpion. And Trailer. Thank you, all of you. Am I wooing the toaster, Kurg? No, but I did buy Oh, fuck. I've only ever bought roses for a lady that I was shagging and my toaster. That's not a good... No. Can you suggest games, William? You can indeed, but bear in mind that obviously I'm still a bit sort of stuff scattered around and I'm not properly doing a game right now. Bear with me, but give me a bit more time to get settled in. Oh. Sorry, bear with me. I'm going to be honest, I'm super exhausted. Sorry, I'll tell you what I was doing. It was it yesterday or the day before? No, it was yesterday. I took a drive over to help my brother Lamram because he was moving out as well. He's sort of higher priority on the move out because he's got he's got kids for one, but he had like a whole bunch of large appliances that had to get moved. So there's a bulb going. Oh no, it's a sarcastic ghost. It's a bit of a shitty bulb, to be honest. Hang on. There we go. So I think it's not... Yeah, I think it's not the bulb. I think it might be a dimmer switch. I think the dimmer switch is a little knackered. So I think it's meant to be a dimmer switch, but it's... Yeah, I don't have the correct vocabulary to explain the problem, but it seems to not be on the full setting, even though it's all the way up to the top. Anyway. Lulu, I got you your bed and a pillow, and yet you're sleeping between them for no reason. Where's the floor toaster's bed? It's a floor toaster, not a bed toaster, Eureka. Keep up. Hang on. Oh. Thank you, Raven Chef. Thank you very much, Raven. And Zero with a sombrero. Thank you, both of you. Fuck. She's missing her couch. Yeah, so the sofa, the sofa is still, it's not here yet. It's simply too large. Two very big men carried it into the flat initially, which was brave of them considering it was wrapped in cling film at the time. And when I took the cling film off of it, it had all of its cushions and mattress and everything, like a foldy up mattress. So, yeah, I was like, fucking hell, that's way too heavy. Anyway, the point is, I need to get two guys with a van. I need to get an appointment, a proper moving van, and a couple of guys that can lift stuff. And yeah, so I need to get it out of there and moved here. So my teeny weeny boot is in no way capable of moving a giant sofa. Not just that, but also the air conditioning unit. It's too heavy for me to do alone. Also, the flat has some things which I think are pieces of furniture which are kind of shit. I don't want to take them with me. I'm going to send them to the tip. So yeah, there's still some stuff to come with, and lots of stuff still in boxes. And it's so warm. God damn. Hang on. I've got the fan on me, but it's just so hot in here. But yes. It's a doggy? Indeed, Pomp. It is a doggy. Her name is Lulu, and she's an 8-year-old French bulldog. Yeah. The guy who was doing the woodworm today was telling me that sadly his dog recently passed away. He had a was it a cavapoo? Is either a cavapoo or a king cavalier or something? He said that he had a dog that passed away relatively recently, and so it was rather sweet to see as he was coming back and forth, Lulu was getting lots of attention from him. So Lulu was being quite needy for attention. Yeah, poor dude. But yeah, Lulu was, she was enjoying the fuss that she was getting off Paul. Thank you, the XMB, and Fewer Comet, and Sam Squatch, and our Karma. Was that the sarcastic ghost? Did you hear that? There was a sound behind me. Could have just been a motorbike. Weird. Oh dear. You got told... Fewer says you got told that I divided by 0 and exploded. Yeah, I got better. It's fine. I got better. Yes, I was telling my chat to make up lots of stories insofar as what happened to me for the last 6 days. So yeah, just make up shit, I told them. Just whatever you can think of. Go. Oh dear. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, my back's killing me, actually. So, yes, as mentioned, so I was helping my brother move. And, yeah, goddamn, he had, like, a massive fridge freezer. And he had, like, a washing machine. And just huge, like, heavy shit. And I was like, goddamn. Like, I really, I think I didn't do my back in. But, God, I can feel it now. You know, when you've just been lifting really, really heavy shit. Oof. Oh, also... So, when was this? This was... I want to say last Friday? Yeah, it must have been. Last Friday, here in this bungalow, I had the delivery of a new mattress. So I got rid of... Well, the old mattress is still in the old flat. I bought a new mattress. Firstly, fucking hell, how expensive a mattress is. God damn. There are Euro, but alas, I'm reluctant to show them because it's a bit doxy. People will rather quickly determine where I live if I show, wide shots of Lulu in the garden. So maybe if I do a few cropped close-up shots. Sorry, bear with me. I'll see what I can do. Sorry, what was I saying? So yes, I ordered a new mattress and it arrived. And so the mattress doesn't really have a bed frame, so it just flopped on the floor. And it's so much comfier. Oh my god. Like a fresh mattress yeah. So I can see now that part of the reason that my shoulder was hurting so badly was just I had a 15 to 20-year-old mattress. So yeah, a proper decent mattress is like, oh my god, it's so much easier to sleep. Although I must admit, I don't know how it is for other people, but I'm struggling. Like in the morning when I wake up, I'm often like, oh god, where am I? Because I was in the flat for freaking 12 years or something. It's a long old with dementia as well. Yeah, I know, Raven. I know. The mattress was not new when I was given it, so, it was like a spare one that someone had. Mad John says, you had a nice moment the other day. You had an old friend from school reach out to say that he saw me in the recent Helldiver bullshittery. Again, for those unfamiliar, that's Mad John. So the gentleman who was the actor who was kind enough to star in that Helldiver bullshittery. Thank you for doing so, sir. Also, hi there, Zambe. Hi there indeed. Hope you're very well. Moogle and I are still on an airbed, even though we've been at this place for a few months, just so we could afford some other basic furniture first. Wait, airbed? What does that mean, Zambe? Is that like a inflatable, rubber one? Like a inflatable thing? Cool. Right. Hi there, Devil. Welcome indeed. Camping bed with an air pump. Ah, I see. Cool. Well, I hope both you and Moogle are A-OK, Zambe. Must admit, I was expecting... I believe I was... Sorry, I'm going crazy. You were at the barbecue, right? The other time? Or am I going mad? I think I was expecting to see you at the barbecue recently. Why are there roses in the toaster? Don't you have roses in your toaster? Also, I need to remember, before I fucking switch that thing on, A, make sure there's no roses left in the toaster, and B, make sure I take out the plastic fluorocarbon fishing line that's in there, which snapped. Well, didn't snap, but I cut it when I was trying to do the fishing rod stunt. Otherwise, the toast I next eat is going to be full of plastic. No house fires. Yes, that would be nice. That'd be nice indeed. Zambe says, yes, I was hoping to go to this one too, because I want my coat back. Sadly... What? Sadly, Digby only gave us a few weeks' notice. We were out of the country. Did they steal your coat? Also, can I just get some water? Hang on, back in a second. Luda, come. Luda, come. Come. Good cat. Stay. Good cat. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I just grabbed a pint glass of water. There we go. Hey. You okay? Yeah, she's fine. She's happy. Yeah. Thank you for saying so, Williams. Glad you like it. Yes, alas, I was working on a follow-up video to that forest video on Sons of the Forest, but unfortunately I kind of fucked up, I'm afraid. I feel I made the script too long. I need to go back to the drawing board with it and make it shorter. Which, frankly, I think I'm underselling it a bit, because, I think I really fell off, it really frustrated me, because I dedicated like a full 3 months of work to it before I realised that no, this isn't good. I need to go back to the drawing board before I commit to a mistake. So I'm sorry about that, everyone. Really, really sorry. I need to tighten it up a great deal. Yeah. I know, Spoonie, I know. I can do better. I know I can do better. Are there any cafes nearby where Lulu can get sausages? I don't know. I will have a look around. Oh dear. You too, Arson. You too. Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's been challenging. I must admit, throughout all of the last 6 days or so, I have been feeling weirdly homesick. Because even though, yes, I've moved in, this is still a house, but it's not my home, if that makes any sense. I found that the other day, I can't remember which day this was, but we were going back to the flat in order to retrieve some boxes. She was being very strange. She was scratching at the door. I'd never seen her do that before. She was so eager to get into the flat. Not only was she scratching at the door, when she was in, she raced in and started running donuts around the flat and rubbing herself against the furniture. I think she was homesick as well. Because obviously she has never known anything different. To her, the flat is the only home she's ever known. When she was a tiny puppy, she came to that flat. So, yeah, she'll adjust in time. She's certainly enjoying it here, but I get the impression that, yeah, she's like, where are we going? What's going on? She doesn't understand. Hence why I'm trying to hide treats all over the place. I'm trying to bring over things that smell. So things that her crate, her bed, her cushions, that sort of stuff. Be nice if I could bring the sofa, but it's a bit too large and I need to leave it to last when there's no obstructions whatsoever in the flat. Yeah, I think so too, Brad. We need to get her sofa, don't we? Definitely. Hope I'm not having a hard time shitting in the new bathroom. No, but I tell you what I am having a hard time with in the new bathroom. So, silly. Okay, it is so obvious that a woman lived in this bungalow. Why is it obvious? A, no offense ladies, there's fucking hair everywhere. Like, I'm doing cleaning, and there's long strands of hair in the weirdest places. Okay? And the second thing that made it obvious that a woman lived here is that I go into the... So I just move in, right? I go into the fucking bathroom, and I'm going through my morning routine, okay? You know, clean, wash my face, get the shaving foam, a shaving gel, put it on my face, lather it in, get my razor, get ready to wet shave, and then I look up, and I'm like, there's no mirror in the bathroom. There's no mirror over the sink. There's mirrors in the bedroom, but there's no mirror over the sink. And I was like, hang on, wait, what? There's no mirror. So, yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to wet shave. Shave in the bedroom. Yeah. Oh, dear. Hang on. Alistair's linked something. What's he done? What the fuck? Alistair, what the fuck? Alistair's made a doodle. He's made a doodle of the fucking bungalow. Okay, Alistair, did you want to link that in the chat? Is he there? Alistair, you're a mod. You can link that in the chat. Is he there? There we go. This is Alistair's artist impression of the bungalow. Sarcastic air vent complimented me on the subtitles. Toaster from 1480. It's not from 1480. Yeah, pretty much. Generic herb tree, plants. Yeah. I have no idea what the fuck they are. But yeah. You're not a proper mod? Yeah, you are. You got the sword. Oh, of course, I'm with you. Don't worry. There's a rite of passage, Alistair. In order to become a proper mod, you need to time out Nerdy Nard. Or is it Nardy Nerd? Basically, there's some poor bastard we keep bullying in the chat. Is he here? Is it Nerdy or Nardy? Where is he? Hang on. At Nerdy... No, I don't think he's here. Alright, when he's here. Alright. I think he's normally around in the mornings. Ah, dearie me. So yeah, so what else? Oh, sorry, there's one other thing. Sorry, I'm just looking at this notepad that I've got in front of me, listing all the things that, like, the challenges and the weird things that have been happening in this bungalow. There's this really annoying noise in the pipes at night, and I've been trying to identify what the fuck it is. No, it's not the sarcastic ghost. I think what it is, I saw this device that was had a name on it, and I quickly Googled it on my phone. I think it's some sort of a pump which is meant to equalize water pressure, and I think it's active at night because the electricity is cheaper. Regardless, it is making a rather irritating sound at around, like, say, 3 in the morning. It is repressurizing the pipes for, I guess, the morning shower or whatever. But it is rather irritating. Also, Lulu's snoring loudly. Do I have a modern boiler? Yes, there's a full-on boiler, Jim Bob. So I don't know what... Yeah, I'm still trying to learn where everything is and what everything does. Oh yeah, not even joking. The fucking cupboard. That cupboard there, full of fucking spiders. There's so many spiders in this fucking bungalow. God damn. Yeah. No, so it's been challenging, fun challenging, ups and downs really. So things to overcome, things to do, and yeah. But no, thank you all of you. Really, sincerely, thank you all of you. Ooh, pardon me. Bungalow, big garden? No, not really. But at least it's a little space that Lulu can run around in, and that's what's important. Yeah, she has a little thing that she can roam around in. But yeah. What else is going on? Yeah, I need to go big food shopping as well. I've been Alistair, if you're still there, thank you for your your care package, because lots of little bits and pieces like pasta sauces and stuff. Because so I need to go and do a really big food shop. Hey there, Nep. Nep, I've moved. I'm also wooing my toaster, evidently. Yes. Do you want to ask? No. This is what no pussy does to a man. Fuck. Yes. Anyway, I bought roses for my toaster. But yeah, the floor toaster, we may as well have a permanent fixture. Why not? Thank you, Master Dough. I mean, I could always take it into the kitchen when I want toast. No, never Liz. But yeah, no, Nep, I hope you're very well. So Nep, sorry, if you're just joining, so I've moved into the bungalow now, but that was about 6 days ago. I've been without internet because on the day of the move, I was meant to connect the internet up, and I had the starter pack. But it turns out I had the incorrect box, so the internet service provider. I didn't realise, so I had to wait for the engineer to be dispatched to drill a big hole and install a new box so that I could have the internet. And then a wizard turned up with a drill. And he was like, you need the internet. I was like, yes, please. Please give me the internet. But yeah. Womble is my GP says, now is the time to run tests on the pipes where you can turn off the boiler overnight without worrying about it being too cold to see if the noise goes away. Some boilers have the preheat option where it keeps the internal temperature higher, but it kicks in at annoying times. Good advice. You know what? I'll find them. I'm sure the manual must be somewhere. If not physically in the bungalow, then probably in the spider web somewhere. If not physically in the bungalow, then I'm sure it'll be online. Oh, also, I have a dishwasher. I can't believe it. You put glasses in it, and then you turn it on, and they come out clean. Instead of what normally happens, which is they just stack up around the flat, and then I have to clean them manually. No, you put them upside down in the dishwasher, and then you press the button, and it cleans. Yeah, it's so cool. Oh yeah, sorry, no, I just noticed. Shit, damn it. I'm showing a fucking glass with Coca-Cola branding on it. Oh no. I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh dear. Yeah, hang on a minute. Where's this glass from? I didn't steal it, did I? Don't think so. It's been with me so long, since I was a fucking kid. I might have done. I was a little shit. Still am I'm a big shit. What do you want from me? Oh dear. No, we're not having a floor dishwasher in here. Fuck off. It's from 2 decades ago. You remember it was a promotional thing, says Tibian. Yeah, that probably sounds right. It's been, in this... Well, I nearly said in this flat. God damn. Indeed, Neb. Stop praising the dishwasher in front of the toaster. Yeah. Oh, dear. But yes, Neb, I hope you're very, very well. Thank you, Warrior. Thank you very much, Warrior. New bungalow, Raptor. Yeah. New bungalow. So it's all very exciting. Hang on. Sorry, just getting lots of messages. Hang on. One of the messages is from Umlaut, and it simply says the word penis. Informative as always, Umlaut. Hang on. Go here. Sorry, just refreshing the stream over here. Dear me. Yeah, fuck, what else is there? Sorry, there's just been so much. There's been this endless fucking whirlwind of, like, repair people. Yeah, so the next people... So, I need to get 2 things. I need to get an electrician in, because I need to just have a general electrical survey. I also need to bring in a plumber, specifically the same plumber that I bought in before, because they've got these endoscope cameras, you know, the ones that can go up and down pipes? because I need them to have a look at a pipe that I've got in the driveway, and I think it goes into a dodgy location. I also need to, apparently they can do this, they said that they can do this sediment spray, where they sort of high pressure clean out the pipes, and they said that you should probably get it done once every X number of years. So, I may as well bring them back in, no reason why not. May as well get everything, spick and span before I, while stuff is mostly empty, Yeah. Nep was asked, how was the gym crush? And she says, he was a bumhole, we hate him now. Sorry to hear it, Nep. Oh dear. Thank you, Tobum. Thank you very much, Tobum. Ah dear. Oh yes, I'm just trying to think. Is there a gym nearby that I can get a membership to and then subsequently ignore? I'll look into that. Yeah. Have I drawn the Outer Wilds thing? No, but I might. I need to. Yeah, I've just been so busy with everything else, Zoob. Oh dear. Messy's there. Hi there, Messy. Messy, I've moved. Look. Different. Toaster's the same. Dog's the same. Cushions are the same. Floor's different. Ah dear. I get plenty of exercise running away from the spiders. Yeah, basically. But yeah, still in Brighton, sort of. Brighton and Hove is the name of the city, but I've moved back to the Hove side of it now. Oh, thank you very much, there, Neb. Thank you sincerely, Neb. And thank you, Evil Fluffy. Thank you, Nep and Evil Fluffy. Thank you for your kindness. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, just trying to think if there's anything else major, really. So yeah, move boxes at a time. Flat's looking ever more dingy each time I turn up. All the walls are exposed, so you can see all the mold. Why has the city a double name? Well, it's two towns that were combined, Zine. So Brighton and Hove, but frankly, nobody calls it Brighton and Hove. They just call it Brighton because it's shorter. Sorry, did I miss them? Hang on. 1 second. They did. Thank you, General Tomat. Thank you very much, General Tomat, for the sub bomb. Thank you, Dark Bellow. Thank you, Tobum and Warrior and Master Dose. But thank you for the sub bomb, General Tomat. Would have Hove been shorter? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Hove and Brighton sounds weird though. Nep says, am I on TS? You've got something super important to tell me real quick. Hang on. Super important to tell me real quick. 1 second, I'm trying to... I've been off my fucking internet for so long. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. Go down here. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, yes, of course. Nep has... For some reason, Nep has not called herself Nep. She's called herself Pen, and I don't know why. Hang on. Hello?
Soviet?
Hello, how are you?
You smell like poo-poo.
Is that the important thing you were going to tell me? And she's left the room. She just said, I smell like poo-poo, and she left the room. Fine. Be that way. Okay? Oh, dear.
You do smell like poo-poo, Soviet. I've met you.
That's fucking... We met once. And he's gone as well. And now I'm sitting alone in TS again. Fine. Okay. Charming. Both of them. Yes, next caller on the radio show. Oh, dear. Anyway, oh, fuck. I'm gonna be honest, folks. I'm a bit blasted. I'm a bit tired. I might wind down and probably go and get some beer or something. I've got some cider actually. In fact, I've got some ice cream. It could be naughty. I've got a fucking ice cream in the frickin' freezer. Yeah. Cool. In which case, well, thank you for being here, everyone. I'm probably going to leave it there. Go wind down. Also open up more windows because it's so fucking warm. And, yeah, resume normal streaming tomorrow, essentially. So hang on a second. So yes, well, thank you again. Thank you for your kindness, everyone. Thank you, Raptor Blade and Pen and Win. And yeah, I'll be around tomorrow normal time, hopefully. And I'm not sure what I'll be playing, but oh yes, sorry. Also, yeah, okay. Priority. I'll get this stuff on the wall because I assume it's very echoey. My voice is probably very. Oh, pardon me. My voice is probably very echoey, so I'm hoping to get all this on the wall. I've got like 24 bits of it, so we'll see how I sound tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be sounding a little bit less echoey, less crazy echoey. Right. Thank you again. Have a lovely evening. Let me have a look and see what my clanmates might be doing. Hang on. Right. So who's on? So Umlaut's on. Dinklebean's on. Let me leave you with Dinklebean. 1 second. What is Dinklebean doing? Dinklebean is playing Victoria 3, which I'm unfamiliar with, but I'm sure he will explain. Right. So thank you again, everyone. Sorry for the shorter stream. Thank you again for the bungalow. Have a lovely, lovely evening.